Donald Trump would have you believe that everything that happened in regards to the documents at Mar-a-Lago was totally legal because he did his little Professor X thing and suddenly they're declassified. And yet, in his interview with Sean Hannity, he also seemed to project that maybe he's a little bit worried. And maybe he would like you to have you believe that actually he had nothing to do with the documents at all. Take a look at this back and forth with Sean Hannity about who actually packed the documents, why they ended up being sent to Mar-a-Lago.
You have the GSA, they pack all the boxes. Okay. Did you pack any boxes?
No, they worked together with people in the White House. I don't know how you would classify them, but GSA was involved. That's government services. They're fantastic people. And they packed them. And not only that, and they brought them in along with people in the White House. I don't know who they are, but there are a lot of people working in the White House. They packed them up, but not that clothing, massive amounts of pictures. You know, they take so many pictures every day and they give you copies of all this stuff and it's boxes and boxes of pictures.
You get what he's doing there, and which like Sean Hannity is giving him a massive assist, pretending that any of this is believable. Oh, the documents are mine, they're totally cool, totally declassified, no big deal. I had nothing to do with it. I didn't do it. It was GSA and it was NRO and it was National Archives and it was Corn Pop and it was everybody. I think my auntie did a little bit of it. I didn't pack any of the boxes. I'm not responsible. Unhand me. Like, hold on, Trumpy. If you're so confident, then just own up to it. You put the Kim Jong-un letters in the box. You gave it a little kiss. You put it in the box. Now all of a sudden you had nothing to do with it. Okay, well if you didn't pack them, who unpacked them? How'd they end up in your desk then, huh? Was that Stephen Miller? Was it the coffee boy? At some point, Mondale, I feel like he touched the documents, and I don't think he can really evade that clear truth for much longer.
It's so funny that the deflection in this guy is unbelievable. We're talking about classified documents, and he's talking about pictures they took of him. Like he's automatically changed the subject. Like, I had a basketball when I was a kid. Like, what are you talking about your basketball for, Trump? Like, anything to get your mind off of the fact that you had classified documents that the court, now that we know that it's actually he appointed 2 of those judges and one was appointed by Obama.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so these are 2 people that he appointed that says, I'm not with this level of crazy. Like, there's no logic in this. We can't see for any reason why you had concern to have those documents. They shouldn't have been in your possessions. So even if you did the little mind trick thing where you declassified them, they didn't belong in Mar-a-Lago in your muggy basement or wherever you had them at. I would say library, but I doubt if you have any books. So this is not a reader. I think what happens is Donald Trump gave this little backwards comment. He said, there's a lot of people, great people that work at the White House. And they packed this box up. These great people, of course, they wouldn't have done anything wrong. But then in the same thing, he incriminates them as if they're at fault. Like, these great people, but they put these classified documents in here.
Yep.
The next thinking is, oh, they set me up. These people had to.
Oh, totally.
Obama hired these people. These are Obama people at the White House. These great people. They set me up. And then his people will run with it. Trump had nothing to do with these documents being in Mar-a-Lago, or even lying to the FBI about all of them being turned over, and telling the FBI or stonewalling the FBI for 5 or 6 months as they try to get the rest of the documents. And when they told them to put a padlock on it, they didn't even put a proper lock on it. So we knew. I mean, Trump knew. Even if someone packed these documents and you didn't know about it, yeah, Trump has slept naked with these documents. They're his.
Or his witch hunt, the Emoluments Clause investigation from the House Oversight Committee, a House Ways and Means investigation into Trump's taxes, another House investigation into Trump's hotel lease, another House investigation into foreign gift disclosures, a D.C. probe into Trump's inauguration fundraising, another similar investigation from the Southern District of New York and the Eastern District of New York and from New Jersey's Attorney General. One impeachment investigation into a regular phone call with Ukraine, a second impeachment investigation into January 6th.
Yeah, that is a lot of alleged crimes that your guy committed. That is a lot of that is true, Hannity. Woo, I got to give Hannity credit. He doesn't often teach us much because he doesn't know much to teach. But I had forgotten about quite a few of those massive scandals, Hannity. Thank you for reminding me in a very concise way of all of the things he's alleged to have done criminally. Dan, what do you think?
There's something really nice about seeing Sean Hannity kind of like read out the CVS receipt worth of Trump's crimes in a really concise manner. I mean, you got to give it to the guy. He's good at hosting, so to speak. But I mean, it's a little bit I think it's one of those moments, you know, Fox is on 24/7. Sometimes when I'm really sick or something like that, I'll just like watch Fox News because I'm at home and I have nothing else to do, and I'm like, oh, what the hey? Let's see how the middle half lives, so to speak. And some of these things just kind of like go over your shoulder. Like you sometimes can get surprised what gets clipped out on social media based on what happens on Fox News, because much like the Trump administration, you can get so much whiplash from all the crazy things going on that you just become numb to the fact that, oh wow, Sean Hannity just like actually admitted or like just said to all the things that any rational person should go, huh, it seems like I should disagree with Trump or should not be with this guy. But all things go to show that, if anything, Sean Hannity's making a risk out there by acknowledging the facts with his audience.